Hey, it's Tori. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little bit of a post-surgery update. I contemplated whether I was going to do this or not, but I know that there has been over 1,000 views from my surgery back in 2022, and people have found those videos helpful. So I wanted to hop on, do a little bit of a chit chat and let you guys know how recovery is going. I apologize for how I look. I look a little off. I have not been feeling well. I ended up getting sick like a week and a half, 2 weeks before surgery. Had to go to the doctor to get antibiotics, and they put me on some other medication that just has really thrown me for a loop. Luckily, I am done with that, but I have not felt well since I got home Friday from surgery. It's nothing from the surgery. It's just, I think the medicine they had me on for my sickness just didn't quite agree with me. It usually doesn't. So, I am feeling a little bit tired. I did take some pain medication, so I am feeling a little bit out of it, but I wanted to hop on and give you guys an update. I had tendon reconstruction of the left pinky on Friday, May the 10th. Today is, oh gosh, May 13th. So I am 3 days post-surgery at this point, and this is my little setup here. I have, you can see here, my pinky and ring finger are taped together. My doctor had suggested keeping those taped. I can take the tape off and kind of give my fingers a break, but sometimes that is painful, and I don't want to cause more discomfort at this point, so I'm leaving the tape on. I am doing just a little bit of like movement like this per his instructions, because if I don't do that, we can have scar tissue build up, and then I won't be able to use that tendon. So with that, it hasn't been too bad. I have a decent incision on the outside of my hand where the pinky is. He did have to do more than just a repair. I was told by the nurse that what we thought was repair actually had to be a reconstruction of the tendon. He had to tie the tendon into the main tendon that runs on the top of your hand that connects all of the tendons together. So that's what I understood, and this definitely is going to be a lengthier recovery. I get this dressing off and get the stitches taken out in a little over a week, and then I will be put in some sort of splint or some sort of brace at that point for at least another 4 to 6 weeks. Tendon repair or tendon reconstruction surgery takes time to heal. You figure, like, if you break a bone, its rule of thumb is like 6 weeks, but with tendon, it's double that. So I am looking to be in some contraption for the next, let's see, we're not quite a week out, so I would say probably a good 10 weeks. And then hopefully start easing back into normal routine, normal use, that kind of thing. But I have a hard splint on the bottom here, so I can't flex my wrist. But this has been tricky. My fingers are like little sausage fingers. I am puffy, but it'll stay that way until I get the dressing taken off. That's usually how surgery goes. I'm bruised. I am bruised where they put the IV in. I'm bruised. My fingers have a little bit of bruising. It's not showing up on camera, but they definitely have a little bit of bruising just from the surgery. But he got the surgery done in like 40 minutes, I think. I had a nerve block, so I was completely numb from the shoulder down for 24 hours. It wore off the following day, and I was able to use my hand. Well, not really use it. I'm trying not to use that hand at all if I don't have to. I will use like these 2 fingers to like open things, if possible, but they did tell me to non-weight bear, no weight on that hand at all, so I can't carry anything, I can't lift anything, I can't grasp anything with this hand because you can damage what he repaired, and it's going to be that way for a little bit. It has been not terrible with like pain level. I do have pain medication that I try to not take, but then it will start to throb and hurt, and I'm like, I think I'm going to have to take something to kind of take the edge off. So that is what I've been doing. But recovery hasn't been bad. It's just I haven't been feeling good, and I thought, is it something from anesthesia? You know, it started the day I got home from surgery, but I have talked it up to the medication that I was on for being sick, and it always does a number on me. The medication does not agree with me. So that is over, so I'm hoping I start to feel better, but I have just almost been feeling like I have a little bit of a flare-up, so to speak, with like my autoimmune condition. That's what it's been feeling like. I feel exhausted on a daily basis. I fall asleep on the couch periodically throughout the day. Sometimes I just have to sleep. Day one post-op, I took a nap twice because I did not feel good. I felt so groggy, so drowsy. I just didn't feel good. So I am assuming it's just a little harder recovery this time. Surgery takes a toll on you anyway, but with this being added in, I just have not been feeling well. And like I said, I think most of it is the medication I was on prior to surgery for, you know, being sick. I didn't want to go into surgery sick, and I didn't want them canceling, so I got into my primary care doctor and was like, hey, I need medication. I had a sinus infection. So I just was like, I'm not feeling good. I need to get medication, and the medication she put me on, I don't feel good from that. But with that said, everything else is going well. Surgery was in and out. We were home. I had to be at the surgery center at 6 a.m. on Friday. We were home by 11, so I was not gone too long. I have not really been doing much. I try to do what I can, but some of the more tedious, like cleaning and stuff like that, my husband will have to try to do on the weekends, just because I can't use my left hand for a decent amount of time. And they made sure to tell me when they called to check on me today, you know, you're not putting any weight on that arm, are you? And I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. So you just have to really be careful, because again, this is a tendon repair, and tendons take twice as long to heal as a broken bone. And I told so many people I would have been better off breaking my pinky, just because it heals faster. But since he did what he did figure out was the tendon was separated by like this much. I mean, we're talking several inches. They were this far apart. So he had a lot of work to do to put that back together. He was able to reroute it, get that tendon sutured back together, and you have to let those ends refuse back together basically before you start using your hand full function. So it's going to be a lengthy process. My little part-time job that I had, I am still off from, just because of thumb surgery in December. Then I had the pinky thing happen, and I just haven't had full function of that hand, and I didn't want to commit to doing my little part-time job when I really struggled because of the issue I had. So everything seems to be going okay. I am hanging in there. Pain level has not been bad. It's sore, so I do have pain medication if I need it. I don't take it if I don't need it. I do take it at night to try to help and get as much sleep as I can. But everything went well. Hopefully this is my last surgery. I've had lots of surgeries in my lifetime, and I'm hoping this is my last one. So I do have issues with my right hand that are similar to what's going on with what I've had done in my left, but I don't really want to do surgery on that thumb because I am right-handed, and that is going to be tricky. So we shall see. But that is my little update. 3 days post tendon reconstructive surgery. So hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have questions, let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one.